Hi guys, this is Bassy, and so this is kind of like a safety disclaimer, along with all the sheep going on in the background, that you should always practice airsoft in a safe space that you have permission to play it in, and always wear eye safety that has been tested and approved by, you know, the proper authorities, and abide by your country's laws when it comes to airsoft, and never transport it open. Make sure you always transport it in a case. Enjoy the video. Hi guys, it's Bassy, and today on the Airsoft YouTube channel we will be doing a first ever airsoft gun review of this KJ Works Type 93 or M93 or M9, whatever you want to call it. But first, I need to go get a haircut.
Oh, I'll be till 10 to 7.
What's the worst that I could say?
That's a big noise.
Right. Yeah.
I think I buy them like, well, that's gonna put. Yeah, it's a 33.
Okay, so granted, it was more than just a haircut. I got my hair re-dyed. But that's 1 minute of the video down, and time's precious here on YouTube, so let's get straight into it. So according to the KJ Works, I guess, magazine or whatever, this is called the VEFM. I'm looking down at it because I have it right here, and I'm obsessed with reading this because it shows off pretty much all of their air guns, which is very, very impressive to look at. So this VEFM, FM standing for full metal, because this is a full metal replica of the M9 Beretta, which is most commonly used at the moment by the US military. This is more specifically a M93 pistol. You can tell by the grip. It replaced the 1911 in the US military, and is also used by other militaries. It's the Beretta M9 is an Italian-American kind of joint thing. But if you want more information on the real counterpart to this replica, you can always go look that up online. Before I get any trigger safety comments or whatever, or like this triggers you, safety is on, hammers down, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magwell. There is no risk to this whatsoever. So I've only had this for a day now. I haven't done any extensive shooting with it yet, even though I put 4 mags for it yesterday. Speaking of the mags, this one, because it came with a kit with 5 CO2 cartridges, it uses CO2 mags, but you can also use gas mags with this, which is something that is very much a plus, because most of the time if it can use CO2, it can also use gas, but it's not always true the other way around. So take that as you will, but always look up if it can run gas. Obviously won't be putting this in here whilst I'm in my house. That'll be for the shooting test later. The quality of the build is very nice. Take the safety off. Look, everyone get triggered. Oh, the safety's off. But the quality is very nice. Everything clicks and unclicks the way it should. The action's very nice. It's very responsive and clicky. I like it. You can take this down, and it does come with a generous amount of grease already on it. If you really insist, you can always re-grease it yourself, because I know some people don't always trust the grease that comes with their airsoft rifles and guns and pistols and all that stuff. But I don't think it's necessary for this particular one, because of how quickly it shipped from Amazon and how much there's already on it. They did go a bit overboard, so I did have to do a bit of a clean up on that, but everything is slidey and works great. The iron sights are amazing. They have the white dots on them already, and as you can see, that's just my error. It's got the blue valve, which creates quite the oomph for sending BBs down range. And speaking of that, let's go take this thing to the range. My quote-unquote range, not really a range. It's just well, you know, my back garden, so I'm going to bring you guys a bit closer so you can actually see what we'll be shooting at. I'll be putting a can on top of that piece of cardboard there. Spring for the follower is quite the hefty spring. It's also the spring that holds the catch for the cover underneath. I'll just drop another one. But there you go, got a few in there, ready to go. Target is set up. So here we have it, right here. And we're pretty much set, so. Yeah, that was instantly down. Accuracy pretty good, even though I'm not standing very far away from it, but see the blowback works very well. I'll show down with that there so you guys can see it. Works very well. I'll just empty off the magazine. I think I'm pretty much almost empty now, but get up a bit. There we go. And it does lock open on an empty magazine. So yeah, that was the shooting. These are my very obviously very resilient glasses. But I would say the KG Works M9, M39, or whatever they call it, a bit down here if I can remember it, is definitely worth it, definitely worth getting. Relatively cheap as well. I got the whole kit for 160 euros because I live here in France, and you get a pretty good product out of it, and I would definitely recommend getting yourself one of these.